Welcome back to Universal Love Law. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today's video is going to be all about having Venus in Scorpio, okay? So, I just want Venus and Scorpio people to know that everything in life is happening to you when it comes to the people that you deal with and the things that you love to bring you to a higher, deeper self-knowledge and awareness. A lot of people figure that the Venus placement that they have is what they appreciate and value, and that's what they attract. But every planet has a purpose in kind of evolving our minds to where if you have Scorpio Venus, it's not by accident. It's something that happened on purpose because you are meant to be affected by the people and places and things that you quote unquote value. So a lot of the things you go through a lot of shifts in life as far as what you once liked you might not no longer like, because you're always dying and being reborn with people, places, and things. There's a transformation that comes about consistently with the things that you love, appreciate, and value, because see, the Scorpio energy and Venus, they attract what they want, but once they get it, they begin to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. They see all sides of it, and they kind of add some type of meaning to it to where they transform their whole state of appreciation. What they once valued and appreciated, they don't anymore. What they once wanted and desired to have, or to who to have around them, they don't value that anymore. It transforms because the circumstances and situations that play out when your Venus is being activated, it always is a experience that is not stable. Okay, because you got to remember the opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. Taurus rules Venus. So you might attract situations that you think will bring harmony because it's something you desire. And a lot of the times, the Venus and Scorpio people desire things that make them feel pleasure. Scorpios are ruled by the genitals in the private area, underneath, like your root chakra area, beneath, like between your legs. And the organs, the sexual organs, and the womb area, all of that. And so the thing about it is, the androgynous zone. So when you guys have, you guys are very much turned on and attracted to things that stimulate you sexually. There's a lust associated. And it's like a turn on that's associated with Scorpio Venus people. Things that they like, they get turned on by it. They feel this pleasure. Like a person that is attracted to a Venus in Scorpio, like if a Venus in Scorpio person likes someone, they see that person in so many ways that is attractive, and it turns them on. But once they get to have them, because 9 times out of 10, see, when you have Pluto energy, which rules Scorpio in your Venus, Pluto is the magnet. It's what you magnetize, it's what you attract. It's like your magnetism. So you get what you want 9 times out of 10, Venus and Scorpio people, unless it's too much of a strong power that you're sending off to attracting, then you could repel it, because everybody's not down with that strong energy. It could scare people away. But once a person that has Venus and Scorpio learns how to really master the art of humbling themselves to the point where if they want something, they just desire it. They shoot that rocket off of wanting and desiring it, they will get it. It might not be that specific person, place, or thing, but they will get it, especially if they just let it go and release it. But if you come on too strong, it could run a person away. But the thing is, the reason why, so they feel pleasure in people, and they want to experience that person. And so once they experience that person, they already know, like, Venus and Scorpio people are more so working with the sixth sense and their intuition, their intuitiveness. So they get these feelings and hunches of what a person wants, and the responses that a person gives through body language kind of talks back to that Scorpio Venus person, like they like that or they don't like that. So a lot of the love language of a Venus and Scorpio person is dealing more so with the energies and like algorithms and body language, okay, and like the attraction energy. And so, but the thing about it is, you know, once a Venus and Scorpio person has experienced it, it's like this turmoil that comes with it, like a transformation. Now, in the right manner, a Venus and Scorpio person could definitely achieve great success when it comes to love, because they're very attractive in a sexual way. They know what they want. They go after it with persistence. They're passionate and very romantic, even though it's scary for a Venus and Scorpio person to open up, because they don't really trust. So they have to learn how to become a certain person for the person that they like, that's not too vulnerable and not too open, but enough to where they can open that romantic side of them out. Unless, like, and if they don't get to that point where they create an identity to attract and be in a relationship with someone, then they'll always be just seeing through a person and not really being able to open up that, you know, sensual side and the romantic side. And so it's a lot of life lessons that a Venus and Scorpio person has to learn, because there are these transformative experiences that come consistently. Like, once you get a taste of what you want, here comes the transformation. Here comes the, what you once did with the person was fun, now it's annoying. Now it's not enough. It's never enough for a Venus and Scorpio person. They always need to be stimulated and transformed with new experiences when it comes to the things that they love, appreciate, and value. Because they know that there's so many depths in this world. So they want to connect with people and reach those depths with fearlessly. They want to see how far you'll take it. So that's why I say Venus and Scorpio people in a negative manner can be influenced to go and jumping off a bridge damn near to love someone. And vice versa, a person that has a matured Venus and Scorpio as far as experiences, and they're wiser and they're smarter, they're more susceptible to attracting people who are who keep them stimulated, who keep them growing a deep connection, keep them interested, but without like forsaking or without losing it all, like, because, or without you know, losing everything and having to start all over. Because this Venus and Scorpio person is a diehard loyal person, and so these people have to really learn how to be for themselves first, because being lost in love and putting someone else first will cause these transformative experiences frequently, to where, you know, they lose a lot in love, they lose their self in love, but then they refine themselves. So it's a beautiful thing as far as like personal growth. But as far as the connections you have with other people, it can be situations and circumstances where people have, you know, completely you taught them a lesson in life that they will never forget, and they will not ever want to be with you again because of the depths, but they will never forget you. Like Venus and Scorpio people, they leave a mark on anyone, because the transformation isn't only with themselves. Anyone they become an acquaintance with, you carry that energy to where, yeah, it affects you the most. Your personal growth is affected as far as your wisdom level through the experience with those people that you attracted due to your Venus attraction. You liked that person, but that person is affected by your transformative style. You transformate people, people transformate you. You heal people through connectivity, one-on-one connections have to be solid. They have to be real. Like, they have to be, you like to see a person's true colors. You can see when a person is shy, uncomfortable. It's like, like, and you're not attracted to that. If that consists, like, at first, that it's just the person's persona. But then once you dig deep and they still don't let that guard down and don't be open, you're not attracted to that. And no, but you help people, you heal people through your experiences as well. So you're definitely a great energy provider. You provide a security blanket over people to share their experiences with, and you kind of help them understand that whatever you've been through in your past, it's all right, it's time to heal it, because you provoke people to talk about those type of experiences. Like, any one-on-one connection, you definitely heal them from their past relationships and past traumas, whether it be their family members or whatever, because you listen. And then you have this security energy where you're protecting and, like, not like Cancer nurturing, but like a deep warrior spirit for them, like their best friend. Like, it's okay if nobody understands you, I understand you. You know what I mean? And so that gives a person confidence when they know they got you. Like, they got a Venus and Scorpio person. They got a warrior, someone who's looked death in its eyes fearlessly. Like, so I could go on and on and on. I'm gonna make another video, but let me know what you guys think about this Venus and Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in, and peace.